To access all full body language breakdown videos in entirety, hours upon hours, click the link in the description to take you through to the Patreon. Thanks. Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, and everything in between. Moving onwards, we're continuing our journey through the college singles confess their crushes dating program. Okay, if you're just joining me now, I'm going to put you on some game, don't you worry. Pay attention. But if you want to go from the top, which is what I would recommend, down in the comment section, there is going to be a link to the playlist, okay, so you can understand everything in its fullest. Now, we've got a couple of matches on this program, and we're going to watch some speed dating, yes? And we're going to break this hoe down. Let's see what I go on, yeah?
We have some matches.
Get out of here.
Walk off into
Right, we got Luigi Mangione and the educated, pretty young Fang.
the sun.
Whoa. Whoa. Where's this gonna go? He's reaching out. Dominant hand. I.e. oppressive hand. Her palm faces up. I was gonna make a comment prior to we get here. Watch. I don't know where this is gonna go. Look. Ding! We use the medium of the signs to create physical connection prior to creating genuine, intimate connection between the bodies. He's now reaching out for her hand.
Sunset. Oh,
She doesn't reject him. Where are we going?
bye. They're so cute together.
They're all doing it, to be fair with you. They set a standard.
Cuties. Bye. Bye.
And another match. Wow.
Yay!
Somebody here is definitely crushing on me, but I'm not exclusive. That's why I'm on Nectar.
Imagine that. I bet he didn't even get paid for the advertisement. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just going to put you on some game for 1 second here. Imagine this, because my guy got rejected,
That's
yeah?
why I'm on.
This is...
Bye. Bye.
So, do you know what? These were the two dudes who didn't actually get picked out of all of the men. So, do you know what the hosts have done? Oh, we could have you do the advertisement. So, not only have they not been chosen, but they've been put in a position where they've not only been given this opportunity, but they've accepted advertising a brand for free, advertising a YouTube channel for free. They're being buried on this channel, and now they're advertising it.
Another
It's a shameful situation.
match. Wow.
Yay!
Somebody here is definitely
It's a shameful situation. It's a shameful situation.
crushing on me, but I'm not exclusive. That's why I'm on Nectar.
Let's get to the dates. Right, round one speed dates. Let's pay attention.
Hey again.
Funny seeing you here.
Funny seeing you here. Okay, it was awkward the
Mirroring behavior. That's good. We're in sync. Pay attention. We're paying such great attention to each other that we're now working in tandem. We're working in unity. Watch the legs.
Hey again.
Funny seeing you here.
Funny seeing you here.
Bing! Perfect.
It was awkward the first time, but like now we're good. Like
It was awkward the first time, but now we're good, of course, because familiarity breeds comfort. Okay? Not to the extent where she needs to know you inside and out, but you're more likely to become a non-threat to her the more she identifies that you're a non-threat, right? When she first meets you, she's triggered as hell. She don't know if you could be potentially harmful like so many other men in the world are. Real talk. So when you showcase to her that you're not, because you're not, you idiot, you're not hiding the fact that you're a threat, you're just genuinely non-threatening because you're not a stupid idiot, then it allows her to be vulnerable to you in return to the vulnerability you've shown her. You're the first to showcase a degree of vulnerability by opening up to such an extent that she can see that you're not like these threatening men, and now we can create a deeper level of emotional connection.
what's up?
Hi, I'm Duper.
Okay, she reaches over into his space, which is a good thing. Okay,
Nice to meet you.
I'm Riley. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm
there was no emphasis on a handshake or hand connection.
Hi, I'm Duper. Nice to meet you.
She reaches over to him. That's attraction versus repulsion. She says hello in a childlike voice, right? Representing the child that needs a paternal comfort. Nothing wrong with that. This is how we engage with anyone in our life. We have 3 tiers of character within us in our general communication. We have a child, an adult, and a parent, okay? And we can engage within the space of one sentence through these different tiers of characters, okay? Archetypes per se.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Sunny.
Audrey.
Nice to meet you.
He says, hi, I'm Sonny. He's the first to put his hand out. She registers it, reaches out.
You, Audrey. I love that name.
Thank you.
I love that name. He's already jumping on the compliments.
Hi, I'm Karis. Nice to meet you.
G, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I feel like it's finally nice we're sitting in front of each other and not
Without the animosity.
fighting like a
and all
married
that.
couple.
Hi. So,
I don't like these two. These two have created their own rules. They're bullshit. No, this isn't your program. Toxic as hell. Don't invite that energy here. Not only, yeah, let's not.
Type here, but what are you looking for? Like,
Nobody wants to hear about what they have to talk about. Nobody cares. You're not a participant of this dating program anymore. You've created your own rules. I don't want to give you the attention.
what's your type?
Okay, now I feel like I'm a little bit more prepared. I was gonna ask you, like, if there's one thing in your room that, like, needs more context or
If there is one
you
thing
want to show off, like, what would
in your room, now watch the hand gesture as he does so. He's got something in his mind or in his unconscious. Watch.
if there's one
If there is one thing, look at the hands. There's a reason why his hands are that far apart. And he's symbolically possessing an invisible object in his hand. Pay attention to what you see. The non-verbal gives you the truth, the verbal gives you lies.
thing in your room that, like, needs more context or, like, you want to show off?
Look,
Like, if there's one thing in your room that, like, needs more context or, like,
shut the fuck up! Her eyes illuminate. Her finger says shush. And it's good because what we see here is a manufactured creation of what we see manifest non-verbally, unconsciously, when these ladies and these men create mouth-blocking behaviours. Men and women do this without them even knowing. When they hear something they don't want, when they see something they don't like, and when they sense something they want to block out. She's doing this with intention.
you want to show off? Like, what would that be?
oh my gosh, that's actually really good. So I actually have a lot of really random things in my room. So I have to pick one.
Right. Have you seen how...
Thing in your room that, like, needs more context or, like,
So he's approaching this with something outside of his conscious awareness, but represented in his nonverbal. He continues talking in an innocent manner. She realizes that this can be dealt with appropriately,
like you want to show
because she goes from this to looking to the side, hearing what he's saying, manifesting audio in the IXS and Q we have before us.
off? Like, what would
She tries to blend off the communication she was trying to not so subtly give to him as he continues talking.
that be?
Oh my gosh, that's actually really good. So I actually have a
That's actually really good. She's got something in mind. And watch her hands.
lot of really random things in my room. So
So her hands
What would that be?
symbolically show something she has in mind. Watch.
oh my gosh, that's actually really good. So I actually have a lot of really
So she reaches out.
random things in my room.
She leans in towards him as she's excited to answer the question because she's got a resolution to what could be the world's most awkward question. And what you see here actually with the necklaces, okay, why do people wear necklaces? Why do women wear necklaces? Because it can manufacture the idea of a low-cut top. So if she was wearing a turtleneck, she could wear these necklaces which would essentially create an arrow pointing down to the cleavage, okay? It's sexy. Why do women have cleavage? Because it represents the butt cheeks. Okay, we started to walk on bipedal on 2 feet as opposed to all fours. Access to the derriere became a little more problematic. We can't engage with someone and sort of showcase what we've got going on. So what we did is create an abundance of fat in the chest area that we could create cleavage and thus sexually cue. There's no need for a woman to have such an abundance of fat in the chest area other than it being a sexual cue. Right? Doesn't serve purpose. In the animal kingdom, the fat manifests during the stages of heat to symbolize when that person is in heat. With us as human beings, it just exists. It just resides upon the chest.
So this is, I have to pick one. Okay, wait. I have a lot of like Avatar: The Last Airbender manga. So I have like, did you watch Legend of Korra?
I didn't, but I watched Avatar.
You should watch Legend of Korra. It's really, really good.
Cool.
So I don't know, that's not that weird, but that's that one. What
I feel like
about
that's
you?
cool though. Yeah, I feel like for me, I have this new plant. I got a Monstera plant that I've really been liking. I'm trying to build my.
I've got a Monstera plant, he says. So pay attention. His subconscious mind was sending messages outside of his own awareness. But realistically, what he was doing was projecting this question upon her so he could respond by discussing his plant.
My plant collection, yeah.
Because he was locked and loaded with that answer. He was locked and loaded with the Monstera plant. All right, what?
It's just like, I feel like typical.
Do you like kill plants or can you like keep them alive?
No, never. No,
Never?
I feel like.
Pay attention.
I feel like typical.
Do you like kill plants or can you like keep them alive?
Do you kill plants or do you keep them alive? This is a Christian, God-fearing woman who has come onto this program, in her words, to find a partner. Not a fling, not a friend, but to get into a relationship, hopefully speaking. I mean, let's be realistic, they're on YouTube. They're probably not gonna via this dating program, but she comes forth with a genuine approach to what she wants. She did so earlier in this YouTube series that I've formulated. So if you've not seen that, click the link down in the comment and start from the start. This is a shit test of sorts because the plant represents the child. Can you look after a child? I.e., can you look after a pet? This is incredibly attractive and enticing to the woman because she's attracted to the man for reasons that lead to procreation, not for purely sensual stimulation, not for the chase, not for the excitement. It's because the bottom line is all of it is going to be a test to see if this person is capable to bring up a child and be a good father of whichever sorts, whether it be genetic or whether it be provision based. And the feel good experience of the physical touch is purely your body and nature's way of saying congratulations, you're doing what you're supposed to do as a human animal, and that is procreate, right? Such as when you feel good when you eat food. Congratulations, you're surviving. Do you feel a bit sleepy because you've eaten so much food? That's because your animal is saying, I've done what I need to do today. Oh, what? You have ejaculated and you've eaten food today? Go to sleep. You must be tired. That's what your brain tells you, and that's how people react, because the animal has done what it needs to do, SNR, survival and replicate, or at least that's what the brain thinks. When she poses the question, do you look after the plants? What the unconscious and what the hard wiring biologically is looking out for is, can you look after a child?
Oh, never.
Are you a good fatherly figure?
Oh,
Never?
I feel like
You've never killed a plant? I've killed cactuses.
I've killed cactuses. And you know what? This isn't uncommon with women. If you've ever been in a relationship with a woman and she's got a plant, bruh, it's a bit of novelty for the meanwhile. I've had a reoccurring pattern of ladies in my life who just haven't looked after plants to such a degree where I've heard her say it now as well, I would just sort of encompass it over the feminine, that they're not very good at looking at plants. And if I was a man looking at that woman to see if she can look after a child, I would cast judgment, and I have done. I've said, do you know what, how the hell are we going to have a kid if you can't even look after a plant? If you can't even feed a flipping cactus, put pressure, apply pressure. Have them qualify themselves to you, because there is a knock-on effect. She's not going to have a kid with you and then leave it to starve. It's not going to be the case, right? She's going to perceive it differently. But the underlying feature as to how she's testing you by asking you if you can look after a plant or not, that is why.
That's hard.
And she won't even know why she's asking you that.
to do. That's hard to do. I feel like I always like look up like the manual, trying to like put ice on it and try to keep it nice.
Okay, good. Maybe
yeah.
we can help each other out.
This guy has got feminine gestures, not because he's a homosexual, but because he's taken influence growing up through the behaviours of women in his life. I would not be surprised if he had a single mother, if not had sisters and whatnot, or an abundance of feminine counterparts growing up.
Always like look up
Because you look at the hand gestures, the neck gestures and so forth, he's very fluid.
like the manual, trying to like put ice on it and try to keep it nice.
Okay, good. Maybe we
The way he has a little bit of a sassy head movement, you know.
can help each other out.
Okay.
It shows feminine influence upon the growing up and the plasticity of the brain when you were younger, you know.
My type is.
Right, let's keep on moving. I'll see you on the next video, yeah? Thank you for watching. You can watch all body language breakdown videos, hours on hours of content, including the game I can't give here, via the Patreon. The link is in the description.